What up, everybody? It's me, Mr. Right here, going over some Dragonborne trial decks. I showed y'all the boxes in the previous video of me about to showcase these. So with every trial deck comes, the play mat. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that every trial deck comes with its own promo. So there's no specific copy, special copies of just one card. Every trial deck has its own, so it has turn flow. So how it's pretty much played: you stand, you roll your dice, you draw, and then you go to resource. So ambushes are set up here, so you can deter your opponent from attacking. Your forts are your life points, and your banners go down here. Pretty much your mana colors. These dragon shields are like an extra shield. So if you, let's say we have, for the green deck I'm showcasing, we have green, yellow, and blue. So I just rolled 3 threes. I think these dice are loaded. So, alright, so we got a 1, 1, and a 5. I think I kept the 3 threes. So you put those at wherever the banners are. And now you actually don't have to have those specific banners. Somebody, I don't know the full details on there, but it's like I'm just so hyped right now, and it's real late. But anyway, just like in Vanguard, your deck, your discard pile, and this is where your dice go after they've been destroyed. So they, like I said, as a key shield there. These are just key cards on the back, which you will get in the trial deck. This is the black, and this is the red. Of course, like I said, we're going over green. So it comes with the rules thing. It comes with 3 dice that you're going to have, and then we're going to go over the card. So the main guy on the front there is a Remus Adept Hunter. From what his skill says, when he is blocked, you draw a card. And so you have these little icons here, which are dragon crosses. And the other ones that you saw on the play mat are dragon shields. So crosses, I want to say, is defense wise. So he comes in a hollow, which is really, really awesome, and then a non-hollow. His second skill, when he deals damage to a fort and you have 3 or less barriers, he replenishes a barrier for you from the top card of your deck. So of course, like I said, your barriers are your life. So you got 6 of those total. All of those leave, then you die. So he's really good at and constant barriers there. That's always good. Then we got 4 of this chick here, Sun Scale Ascetic or Ascestic. I don't know. This unit summon, you choose a so the cost is up here. A unit that costs 5 on your opponent's field, and you choose on the field period and rest it. So ideally you want to do this to control your opponent. This guy here, I want to say like a 10k vanilla or 8k 8k vanilla. When he attacks, this creature cannot be blocked by creatures with 1 or less attack. So it's going to really have to push your opponent to think, okay, I have a 3/3 over here. So when they trade and they die. Or like in Vanguard, I think it's like in Vanguard where this 3 attacks this 3, the other 3 dies. So I think it's like that. I'm not overly sure. I have to go over the rules. Leave it in the comment section if you already know. Got Earthen Guard Golem. This got 4 of these, so it's like a defensive 10k vanilla, for a wall, but it's got the ambush ability. So you pay 2 and put it face down, and you play this card from hand face down for one of your forts. So when ambush is triggered, is when your opponent attacks one of your forts or whatever. You flip him face up. When your fort is attacked, this card is, if it's an ambush, you can summon a creature instead, so it becomes a blocker. So that's always good there to have blockers. We have 2 of Action Herald of Armies. She looks pretty cool. Got 1 foil here, 1 not. She's really good. I would definitely see her at maybe a 3 of, simply because if you have three, you can have three creatures on a fort with this card here on that fort. So what forts are, you can only have two creatures on a fort at a time. So when they die, okay, you can play another one. But this one here is like call, and then call and call. All right, so we got three creatures on this fort here. You not getting through. She's a 4/4/6/6. Then I can replenish more. Her second skill, Dragon Cross. When your shield is destroyed, you may have a creature. May have this creature move to the to another fort at stand. So when you guard, it is rest, and then okay, when a shield is destroyed, you can shift her over to one of your other forts that need defending and stand her. And of course, her rule will then apply to, okay, she is there, then three people are still there. So she's pretty good. I think I will definitely be keeping her in there. We got two Elegant Fencer. When this creature destroys a dragon shield, you get to draw a card. So here's a pretty cool little draw engine there. Go ahead and get her properly in the camera. Then we got two Guardian of the Forest. When damage is dealt to your fort, stand this creature ability. So it's once per turn. So they didn't put the once per turn, but it's once per turn. So once damage is dealt to your fort. It didn't specify which fort. So I'm assuming it's going to be this fort. So he blocked, and then he gets a restand. Then his dragon crosses when he blocks, draw a card. So you get to get some hand advantage off of this guy. Then we got 4 of Kingslayer B, ambush. So face down, of course, when the fort is attacked and this card is an ambush, you may summon this creature, choose one of your opponent's creatures, and stun it. Or, excuse me, rest it. Sorry, Mega Colony. So when it's summoned, you get to target a different creature. So this guy is definitely, or a girl, Kingslayer. Hell, I don't know, but yeah, for a 3 cost, for a 3/2, that's pretty decent right there for controlling your opponent's field. Again, this is kind of why I've been wanting to run more green. Anyway, we got Primate Javelineer. He's just a beat stick, 10k vanilla, 8k vanilla, stuff like that. There, looks kind of cool. Then we got some more. So that was 10k. This is like 8k. Tanglewood Menace. It was like a big ass mantis. 2/3. Just a really early game cheap cost there. Then we got 2 Ambush Tide Chaser. With this card attacks, all ambush effects don't trigger during this battle. So if you want to get a cheap attack in, go ahead and use Ambush Tide Chaser and sniff out what you need to do. Of course, if you boost this guy up, since he's only a 1/1, that'd be pretty good. Then we got 2 The Keeper. This creature blocks. When she blocks, choose an opposing creature with X or less attack and rest it where X is the creature's endurance. So her endurance is 5, so you can choose a 5 or less creature with attack with 5 or less and rest it. So a lot of control with resting and stopping your opponent's attacks is pretty good. Oh, this bro, the Ripper. She looking like one of those doggone. She look like she belong in doggone Night Road. You know what I'm saying? But she get a 3-drop for 4/3, pretty solid. Then we got a Sheep Frontier Explorer. She's a mermaid. You could go ahead and call her out for 1-drop for a 1/2. We got 2 Hidden Arts Water's Edge Shuriken. All of your creatures get Assassin. All creatures for this turn. These creatures may attack opposing creatures in rest. The attack cannot be blocked by Dragon Shield or creatures. So that's a force kill. That's pretty cool. EMP, I want to say, okay, ambush. So when your fort is attacked, pay the cost, blah blah blah. You choose fort, rest all opponents creatures at that fort. You may choose a fort, so like they have big monsters over there. This monster just triggered this ambushed. EMP that place over there. Oh yes, definitely going in. We got 4 dismantle. This is one of the key cards on the back of the paper there. So choose a creature, rest it, and draw a card. And put this card into this card pile and draw 2 cards. Fort burst. When this card is a barrier and you put it into your hand due to damage, you may put it. Okay, so how your forts are established is, you know, like I said, 2 face down. It'd be stacking if it was like that, but okay. They destroyed it. Boom. This triggers. You can put it in the discard pile and draw 2. So that's pretty good right there for, again, getting so 2 more ambush cards here. We got Hidden Arts Reverse Thunder Strike. Thunder Strike. Ambush this fort attack, blah blah blah. If you do, raise all creatures at this fort and draw a card. Oh yes. Especially if you have nothing else to guard with and then this goes off. Yes. So ambush, you can pretty much trigger when you want to do it, as what I'm assuming. Like I said, these are the banner cards. What you know, what color, whatever, you know, whatever you really want to in the back. They look pretty cool in my opinion. You got the rune mark of Tirnanog, insignia of Olos, and shield of Logres. That looks pretty cool, man. Looks really cool. And then for the promo card, Merchant of Scrolls. Look how shiny this bad boy. They put some detail into the shininess, boy. When this creature attacks, discard a card and draw a card. Then, if you discard a spell and this creature is a Dragon Cross, draw a card. I'm gonna have to find out what Dragon Cross really means, because obviously. So this was Remus. This deck called all the trial decks from where I'm at, $15. So I got 3 of them today. They came out today. So yeah, look out for the other 2, black and red. Holla at your boy.